What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing. B Marsh Boxing. We live once again. We calling this fight pay-per-view style. PBC with one of their very few cards. Well, this is actually their first card for 2025. And we'll see what the future holds. But let's talk about it, man. Jesus Ramos versus former unified champion at 154 pounds, Jeison Banana Rosario. This is a Mexican versus Dominican matchup. And this fight's at middleweight. You know, these two guys were standouts at 154 pounds, junior middleweight. They moved up in weight. And Jeison Rosario, man, same old, you know. Jeison Rosario's claim to fame was being unified champion at the time in devastating knockout fashion. What's his name? J. Rock Williams from Philly. Remember, Banana beat J. Rock Williams in Philly. And really and truly, that's the best performance I've ever seen from him. Anything else other than that has been a disappointment. Um, I believe he got a dub or something versus Jarrett Hurd. I didn't get to watch the fight. It was one of those the internet type of fights on YouTube. What is it? Don't get me lying. Pro Box or something. But anyways, this was easy work for Jesus Ramos. You know what I mean? Jesus Ramos, man, just did what he's supposed to do, and that's to dig in the body of the man, Jeison Rosario. Jeison Rosario can't take a body shot. Remember how he got leveled out by the man, Jamel Charlo? Jamel Charlo set the blueprint on how to handle your business against the man, Banana Rosario. And that's what the man targeted and worked on all night as far as Jesus Ramos' game plan. He dug to the body, kept digging to the body, left and right hooks. When the man would drop his elbows down, then he would go to the head. It was just an easy game plan, really and truly, and they worked brilliantly and perfectly. Won every single round and dropped him in the seventh round of the devastating two-punch combination. Put the man Jeison Rosario on his stomach went face first on the canvas. Really and truly, I didn't think Slim was gonna get up, but he did. The round ended. He actually got saved by the bell because really and truly, if there was more time in round seven, Jeison Rosario would have, I'm sorry, Jesus Ramos would have blasted him up out of there. You know what I mean? And with that being said, going into the eighth round, the doctors had to look at the man, Jeison Rosario, who had taken a beating in that round seven, and they let the fight proceed and continue. And in the in the eighth round, Jesus Ramos put his punches together, combinations, and just was beating the shit out of Jeison Rosario. Referee jumped in and stopped the fight. Very entertaining fight as far as you want to see a man get his ass whooped. This is what you got. You know, this was an eight round ass whooping handed by Jesus Ramos. Now, Jesus Ramos is a good fighter. We'll see what the future holds for him at middleweight. He has one loss on his resume, if I recall, and that was against the best fighter he's actually ever fought on his resume, Erickson Lubin, you know, and that was a good dub for Erickson Lubin, you know. Erickson Lubin is a kind of guy who, you know, he's like the stock exchange. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down. He's pretty volatile. He's not very consistent in what he does as far as maintaining a winning streak and actually becoming a world champion. Till this day, he's never been a world champion. And fellas like Banana Rosario, who in my opinion is not even on Erickson Lubin's skill level, is a unified champ, or was, excuse me. But good victory for Jesus Ramos. We'll see what the future holds for him at 160. You know, we got guys like Lara up there, Johnny back. There's some fights for him to get, you know, to try to go get himself a world title, and we'll see what happens in the future. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. And in my opinion, I remember Rosario was supposed to have been retired years ago. He keeps coming back. Hey, do what you gotta do, Slim. But your best day is definitely behind you. But nevertheless, good fight. Gone.